Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, and please don't judge by this outfit. This is some clothes that I found in my closet from, like, don't even ask, probably 1990s, but hey, they make work great work clothes. So don't judge the attire. We got to get some work done, so let's get in the garage and do some stuff. Okay guys, our Unisteer steering shaft came in today. Now, we did order it through Amazon, but it's actually shipped from Jegs. So let's bust this bad boy open and see if it's going to actually work. One of the things you run into when you start mixing up steering racks with different steering shafts is you might end up with some parts that don't actually fit. So like I said in the last video, we're going to make sure that we check everything when we get it to make sure that the parts that we have are going to actually fit what we have. So if I can get this thing open, we'll be ready to get to getting. Let's try this. The old lengthways cut, yeah, we're in. And this steering shaft is made by Unisteer, and it says that it does fit the manual rack when installed in the 79 through 93 vehicle. It comes with swivel joint for connecting to the actual rack and pinion, and another spline swivel that will attach to this bar, which will go into attaching to the regular steering shaft. So it's all that going to made up. We're about to find out, so hang on for just a moment and we'll get under the hood. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, if you look all the way down here, right here is the original steering shaft that, I'm sorry, it's a magnet. The original steering shaft that attaches the rag joint, and it would normally attach to our new rack and pinion right there. Now, we do have the rack and pinion set in place. This is probably not going to work as a pointer because it's magnetic. But anyway, what we're going to have to do is back here where you see this bolt, that bolt right there has to come out because the new steering shaft is going to slide right into the bottom there, and this whole shaft here, including that piece there, will be eliminated. So let's get that off, and then we'll slide the new shaft upper portion in and see if it fits in there okay. Okay guys, this is a 5/8 and 11/16. The big nut on the back is 11/16 and the bolt is a 5/8. So let's see if we can get it loose. Well, I'm actually tightening it. I guess I need to loosen it, right? It doesn't feel all that tight so far. Let's see. Oh no, it's not that tight. So before we do anything else with it, I'm going to pull it out and clean it up, because I don't put back rusty bolts where there was not rusty bolts. Or if they were rusty, we clean them up so they're not rusty anymore. Okay, now that steering shaft should just slide right off. Hopefully it does. Okay. Alright, so now we have the old steering shaft. You never know, somebody might want to buy that from you. Maybe we'll use it again one day, but we won't throw it away. Okay, based on the instructions, we know that this is the end that goes onto the actual rack. That's going to slide down on the rack. And what you want to do, there's a notch in the splined shaft that comes off of the rack and pinion, and you want to align that notch in with this bolt right here, this bolt that you see that goes through. You'll engage that so that it lines up with that shaft on the rack. So let's do that. Okay, you will need a 6mm Allen wrench, to take this bolt out. Matter of fact, I don't think you have to take it all the way out. Well, we're going to take it out anyway because I want to slide that thing all the way over. I don't think it'll be a problem. Now we're going to slide that in right onto the spline shaft and make sure that it's lined up with that bolt hole. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe when we install it for good, we'll leave it we may leave it, install it before we put the rack back on when we get the new K member installed. But we'll see. But for now, we're just gonna leave it as is. Okay, that's pretty much slid up on there. Take the shaft okay, basically what we're going to try to do is to slide this on and see if it's going to be the right length. It's going to be next to impossible to get that all the way up on there. It's almost there. So now we'll move this away just a little bit and slide it in here and see if we are close. I'm going to have to undo this bolt. Another Allen head bolt here. And basically what we're trying to do is to establish that it is in fact the right length that we're going to need. So we're not going to completely install it, so please don't use this as installation instructions. Read the instructions if you should buy one. But we're going to now slide this over here and into that hole if I can. Easy said, right? There we go. Slide it over and push it down. So, as you can see, this is not completely bolted up, but it is, in fact, the right length. Now, that is indeed how that will fit down in there. The only question that we do not know the answer to, and you can shorten that a little bit should you need to, or adjust it up or down, but it is at least long enough to get the job done. So we won't do anything else with that because we'll have to adjust it to fit the headers. We'll have to adjust it to fit the headers when we get the headers for the Godzilla motor. So yeah, that Unisteer piece, a quality piece, and I did use their steering shaft last time, even with my Flaming River manual rack that I had on my other vehicle. So yeah, looks like it's going to be okay. The next time we drop a video, what we'll be doing is installing the K-member. The K-member that's made specifically for the Godzilla. But before we do that, we're going to have to get our A-arms. I already ordered the bump steer kit. That should be here pretty directly. And then it's going to be a while before we get the A-arms. Probably going to be after Christmas. But I know you guys are going to be enjoying your holidays. And please don't expect for me not to do the same, because time with family spent is worth more than a car. It's worth more than $1 million, because those are times that you cannot get back. So thanks for watching the video. Continue to watch. We'll be doing some more Godzilla stuff. I'm still waiting to see what they're going to do with that Godzilla Megazilla engine that they're saying that they're going to release. They said it was going to be released for the last quarter of this year, and we have yet to see the actual ad or saying that it's available from the Ford Performance site. So keep your eyes peeled. God loves you, so do I. See you on the next one.